All right, finding circumference. We have the radius. The radius starts at the center of the circle, goes from the outside edge. Diameter goes all the way across the circle, passes through the center, and circumference is the distance around the circle. Just some formulas that we are going to use today is C equals 2 pi r and C equals pi d. You also need to know that pi is the ratio of the circumference divided by the diameter. All right, let's take a look at some examples. So example 1, if we use the formula C equals pi d, this is the diameter, so we're using this formula. So we're going to approximate pi at 3. Well, actually, we could have two answers for this. Let me show you two different ways. We can say C equals pi 8, or 8 pi. That could be one answer. Or another answer, if we approximate pi at 3, we can say 3 times 8 is 24. So that's going to be 24 inches. Also, if we use 3.14, our answers will vary. So just remember it could be an answer with substitution, it could be an approximation, or it could be with 3.14. All right, let's try this next one. This is a diameter. It goes all the way across. So we have C equals pi d. We could say pi times 11, or 11 pi. And we could also say 3 times 11, which is 33. This is an approximation, though, at 3. We could have used 3.14. All right, let's look at some examples involving the radius. So the other formula is C equals 2 pi r. So we could say 2 times pi times 14. That could be an answer. Another answer could be 14 times 2 is 8, 2 times 1 is 3, 2. And so we could have 28 pi as an answer. And then another answer could be 28 times 3. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. We could have 84. So 84 feet. Now we could also do something with 3.14, which could change it up a little bit. Let's try another one. C equals 2 pi r. So we're doing 2 pi r because this is a radius. So an answer could be 2 times pi times 21. Another answer could be 21 times 2, which is 42 pi. Or another answer could be 42 times 3. So that would be 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 4 is 12. We could have 126 centimeters. Okay, but that's approximating with 3. Okay, flip it to the back side. Okay, so it says a circular pond has a circumference of 628. A model boat is moving directly across the pond along a radius at a rate of 5 feet per second. How long does it take the boat to get from one edge to the center? Okay, so we could either do the formula, but I think it's easier to do an RDC table in this case. So if I have 628, to go from circumference to diameter, I'm going to divide by pi or divide by 3. So 628 divided by 3. Going to go in there 2 times. Going to go in there 0 times. 9 times. And I'm going to stop there. So I'm going to say, I'm going to approximate this at about 209. Because remember, we're approximating with 3 anyways. Okay, then to go from diameter to radius, I'm going to divide by 2. So I'm going to do 209 divided by 2. Going to go in there 1 time. 0 times, 4 times. All right, and I'm going to stop there and I'm going to say about 104. But remember, I have approximated. I didn't use 3.14, so we're roughly rounding it to about 100 for the radius. And then if we're going to do it 5 feet per second, we can say 100 divided by 5 and get 20. All right, let's do another one. A circular garden has a circumference of 44. Lars is digging a straight line along the diameter of the garden at a rate of 7 yards per hour. How many hours will it take him to dig across the garden? Okay, so we want to do to the diameter. So we are going to do an RDC table. And we have a circumference of 44. To go from circumference to diameter, we're going to divide by 3. So 44 divided by 3, going to go in there 1 time. It's going to go in there about 4 times. So we can say about 14. So that's for the diameter. Now we're going at a rate of 7 yards per hour. So 14 divided by 7 is going to get me 2 hours. All right,